peace, stress free, let it be.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Ashley, and today we are going to be ranking 20 fashion trends from 2020. These 20 that I selected for this video are going to be ones that I have personally seen slash worn slash just like experienced in some way. There were obviously more than 20 trends, but I felt like these were the 20 that I saw the most and that like defined 2020 for me in terms of like style and fashion, you know? So I thought that I would use TierMaker to rank 20 fashion trends from 2020. So that's what we're gonna be doing in this video. So if you want to see how I rank 20 of the top fashion trends from 2020, keep watching. Also, if you like this video and want to see more like it, or at least kind of similar ones, be sure to give me a thumbs up so that I know. Before we get started, I just wanted to throw in that this is my own personal opinion. Everybody has their own style, and I firmly believe that if you like what you're wearing, you should just wear it. Who really cares what I or anybody else thinks? Just wear whatever you're happy in, whatever you're comfortable in. But obviously everybody is going to have opinions on these trends, so I just wanted to share my own. But again, they are nothing more than just my own opinions. Don't take them too seriously. All right, let's start ranking. I'm gonna be doing this on my laptop, but I'm also gonna be screen recording so that you all can see what I'm doing as well. So I have 5 categories that I'm going to be putting these different trends in. Either obsessed, I love it, it looks so good, I love to wear it, I love to see it, all that kind of stuff. Love it, but not for me. I love the way it looks on other people, but I personally don't think that I could pull it off, slash that it would just look good on me, or like the same, or the way I would want it to look, I guess. The third one is overrated or overhyped, meaning that I've just seen it like way too much and it's not really doing it for me, I guess. Next one is it's pretty bad, meaning that it's not terrible. I really don't like when people wear it. And then the final one is burn and let die, meaning this fashion trend should never ever come back, in my opinion. It's horrible. Okay, so the first trend on here is like puffy sleeves. I feel like people were literally competing to see who could have the puffiest sleeves, and I thought that they were cute when they were just like little puffs on the shoulder, but like when it got too much, it was a lot. Just in general, I'm not really a fan of these. I feel like I've never looked at a person in like a puffy sleeve shirt and been like, oh my gosh, their outfit is so cute. So I'm gonna put this in it's pretty bad. Not starting off great. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me. Next is like dyeing the front pieces of your hair different colors. This was a trend for so long, and it's still kind of a trend. I still see people with it. I think it looks really, really good. I love it. Oh, I could maybe pull it off, I think, if I wanted to. I'm gonna put with obsessed. I love it. I love the way it looks. I love like the confidence that people exude when they finally do it, and they're just like, oh my gosh, look at my 2 colored pieces of hair in the front. Yes. And I love that for them and for everybody. So I'm gonna put it in obsessed. Next is baggy jeans. So I do have a few pairs of baggy jeans and I like them, but with my body shape, I don't think they look good. But every single time I see people in baggy jeans, like on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, I think they look so good. Like people just pull it off so well, but I can't. It's not for me, unfortunately. So I'm going to put this in love it, but not for me. I wish it was for me. I wish I could pull it off so badly. Next is corsets or whatever. I feel really torn because I've seen people wear the ones that go like under your boobs, you know what I'm talking about, where it's like the corset and then there's like the cup under your boob, but then there's just like nothing up top. And then you wear a t-shirt under that. I've seen people wear it and it looks really good. And then I've seen other people wear it and it does not look that good. It just doesn't look like it's like their style, like it fits them, you know? But then these like vintage-y corsets are so pretty. I think I'm gonna put it in obsessed. I think it's not the corset that I wasn't liking, it was the way that the person was wearing the corset. Or corset, I don't know how to say it. Next is tie-dye. Tie-dye had a huge moment in the beginning of quarantine. Literally people were starting tie-dye businesses. Like so many people started tie-dye businesses in the beginning of quarantine. I personally really, really love a good tie-dye moment, but I think people blew it up way too much to the point where I was just seeing it all the time, and for that reason, I'm going to put it in overrated slash like overhyped. Tie-dye is cool, but I don't think it deserves the hype that it got, to be honest. Next is layering tank tops or like camis over top of short sleeve shirts or long sleeve shirts, or even layering like cami, like tank top dresses over top of short sleeve shirts or long sleeve shirts. I'm gonna sound kind of hypocritical because I do have a few Instagram pictures where I was wearing an outfit where I had like a slip dress, like a sheer slip dress over top of a short sleeve shirt. And I feel like it can look really good, but also it kind of just looks like bulky, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not a big fan of like layers, so maybe that's why I think that. But if the shirt underneath of it isn't like the perfect amount of like tight on the person's body, I feel like it just looks kind of weird. I think I'm gonna put it in love it, but it's not for me. Ugh, I'm torn. Yeah, I think just me personally, I don't like layering things on top of each other, but I have seen other people pull it off and it does look really, really good. Next is these like long blazers as like casual wear. I never really understood this. I always thought it kind of looked like tacky, but I kind of get it. Like you're like, oh, like businessy, but business casual, I guess. And I think if you're going to a thing that is business casual, it's appropriate. I just feel like regularly wearing like a blazer with jeans is like, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna put it, it's pretty bad. No, false. I'm gonna put it in burn and let die because I really don't like it. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't think I could pull it off. I don't think I've seen a person look super good in it where I'm like, oh my gosh, their outfit is so cute. I don't know. Just the vibes that the long blazer gives me, not a fan. Next is sweat sets. That's the word I was looking for. Either with like a sweatshirt and sweatpants or a sweatshirt and sweat shorts. I do actually own one of these, but I don't like them. False. I like them on other people, actually. I don't like them on me. I feel like I'm just one giant color. The one I have is like purple, like a bright like magenta purple, and it just feels like I'm like a giant magenta marker. I don't know how to explain it. But because it's so like baggy and oversized and then it's like so colorful, I'm gonna put love it, but not for me. I do like it on other people, but I personally just don't think I can pull it off. Unless it's a tie-dye sweat set, then it is going in overrated. Next is patchwork. Patchwork anything. Patchwork jackets, patchwork jeans, patchwork overalls, patchwork shirts, patchwork hats. I actually have a few patchwork videos of my own. I made a patchwork bucket hat, I made a patchwork tank top, and I made some patchwork bandana jeans. You could go watch any of those videos if you want, by the way. And if that doesn't give it away, I don't know what will, but I'm going to put it in obsessed. I love patchwork things. I think they look so cool. I don't know how to explain it. I just love the way that they look. And also, not like companies selling patchwork things, but if you're making patchwork things on your own, it's a really, really good way to reuse like scraps of fabric and smaller pieces of fabric that you can't make a full thing out of, but you could definitely make like patches out of it. You know, environmental benefits as well, reducing waste, all that good stuff. So yes, it's going in obsessed. I love it. Obviously, I have so many videos making patchwork things. Next is custom Air Force Ones. Let me talk about this picture on here for a second because it is of these butterfly Air Force Ones that literally everybody and their mom was wearing in like March, April, May, you know, around there. April. I always have that thing stuck in my head. Anyway, yeah, these butterfly ones are very overrated in my opinion. And honestly, I don't see anybody wearing them anymore, so I think everybody else kind of got over it. But I think that a lot of the custom Air Force Ones that look so cool. I'm a huge fan of like colored shoes. I think they look so cool. But I also really like white shoes, but I think if everybody was wearing white shoes, it would be so like boring and just like plain. So I love that people are like having different designs on their shoes, different colors, all that stuff. And for that reason, I'm gonna go with obsessed. Except for the butterfly ones, those are overrated. Next is the Y2K style. There is a lot of things within this one style that are trending, like low-rise jeans, those like hip belt chain things, chunky highlights, the big sunglasses, the little shoulder bags. There are a lot of things trending within this style, but I just want to talk about the general style. And what I want to say about it is that I am obsessed with it. I think it looks so good. It makes me feel so nostalgic. It's like my favorite trend from 2020. I'm so happy the Y2K style is here. It's back. I loved it when I was a child, and I think everybody has a personal style that fits them, but we kind of change it to like keep up with like trends and stuff. But I think for me, the Y2K style feels most like authentic to myself, and I don't know if that's because I grew up wearing it or what, but that's how it makes me feel, and I love feeling like that. So yeah, obsessed, obviously. Next is these like leather jacket things that are long. They're not like those biker jackets. They're more of like the blazer kind of, but in a leather jacket form. I do think they look really good. I have seen people look really cool in them, but I just don't think they're all that. I think they are way too overhyped. I don't know, they got so much more hype than they deserve, in my opinion. Maybe that's because I personally know that I couldn't like pull it off, and I have seen people pull it off, but I think it just got way too much hype this year, and I don't think it deserved that. It's not that special, in my opinion. So I'm gonna put this in overrated. Not a fan. But there's nothing really more to say about it. It's just tired. Next is these boots that are like not knee-high boots and not like ankle boots. They come like a little bit below your knees, and I love the way that these look on other people, but I personally know that I could not pull it off. I was this close to buying a pair of go-go boots, and I was like, what are you doing? Because I know that I would never wear them. I could not pull it off. I'm a very like over the knee, like thigh-high boot kind of girl if I'm gonna go with like heeled boots. But yeah, these like weird calf length boots, I don't know. I do think they're kind of weird, and I think that we're gonna look back on them and be like, why were we wearing them? But I do think that people make them look really good. So I'm gonna put it in love it, but not for me, because I know that I could never pull it off. The next trend is curtain bangs. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with curtain bangs. They look so good. With that being said, I don't think they're anything special, and I think people are hyping them up way too much. I know that sounded like I was gonna put it in obsessed, but I'm just kind of tired of hearing about curtain bangs. And some people do look really good in it, like really good, to the point where I was like, should I get curtain bangs? But it doesn't really work with short hair, I don't think. But they're so difficult to style. I feel like most people can't even style them properly. I just think it's overrated. I'm sorry, I think they're overrated. I do really like the way they look though. Next are the ugliest shoes that I have ever seen, and I don't understand why people liked them so much this year. I really don't know. Again, everybody has their own personal style, but for me, I was like, what are those? Yeah, that was me. Every single time I saw an ad for them or I saw people wearing them, I was like, it like hurt me. So these weird, like, you know what, I had to Google to find this image. It was like horse toe boots. Horse toe boots. That's the only way I could find an image of these shoes. So these are going in burn and let die. No, never. Get rid of them. Do not let them come back ever again. They are so ugly. If you like them, just wear them, it's okay. But I feel so passionately about my dislike for them. Next is monochrome outfit. Yep, I'm obsessed. Obsessed. I love a good monochrome outfit. As you saw, I did a video where I styled pink monochrome outfits. Also on Instagram, I have pictures where I'm wearing brown monochrome outfits. Obsessed with them. I love them. Love them for me. I love them for everybody. Monochrome all day. Next is like the plaid dresses. I don't know how to describe this. It's kind of like 90s, like Rachel Green from Friends kind of vibes, and also like Clueless vibes. A lot of people were really obsessed with like looking like Cher from Clueless. So I don't really know how to explain it, but like these like plaid dresses and skirts, you know what I mean? I don't like it, like, at all. I don't think burn and let die, because some people do look kind of cute in it. I think people just took it too far, and I didn't really like it to begin with, so it's not like it was something that I liked and then just saw too much of and got tired of it. So I'm gonna put this in it's pretty bad. I'm sorry. Some people do look cute, but I'm not a fan. I'm so sorry. Next is hair scarves. So I really like hair scarves. I bought a ton of them when they were in style. Guilty, yes. And I think they look so cute on everybody that I see wearing them, but I think that too many people wore them and they were way too overhyped for what they are. Like, it's a hair scarf, you know what I mean? And I feel like people were like going crazy over them. So for that reason, I'm gonna put them in overrated / overhyped, because I don't know. It just got like tired really quickly, and it just got way too much hype in my opinion. Next is cow print. I love cow print. I was gonna put it in love it, but not for me. I only have one cow print shirt, but I feel like I could pull cow print off if I really found something I loved and like wanted to. So I'm gonna put it in obsessed. I like the way that cow print looks. I think it's a cool print. And the final trend that I'm going to be ranking is sweater vests. Sweater vests are so popular. They go with the whole like preppy, you know, like pleated skirts and the collared shirts and all that kind of stuff. So I love it. I think everybody that I've seen wearing a sweater vest looks so cute. I don't think I've seen a single person look bad in a sweater vest. I love it. I loved the cropped, like tight sweater vests where, like, you know, they just bought like a toddler sweater vest and like put it on. But I think it looks so good. I love the big like baggy sweater vest, like the grandpa sweater vest. But I know for a fact that I would never wear it if I had one, and also just couldn't pull it off. It's not for me. So I'm going to put it in love it, but not for me, because I am obsessed with it. It's just not for me. So that is the final ranking of 20 of the top trends from 2020. I want to know what you all think, so let me know down in the comments if you agree with what I said, if you disagree on everything or like something specific. Just let me know down in the comments. Obviously, style is subjective, it's very personal, so my opinion is my own opinion, but everybody is going to have their own opinions, and I want to hear some of yours, so let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to see more of these kinds of videos from me, again, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss them. It's so crazy that 2020 is almost over, and I was just ranking fashion trends from 2020, like from the whole year that already happened. I don't know, that's just so crazy to me. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a really safe holiday season. Hope you and your family and everybody you love stays safe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.